technical stuff. Yeah, so poor lighting, only 7 to 8 lesson. So let me just get myself in the visible glow. There we are. Cool. So we got our James Brown song, We Got No Cold Sweat. We're going and then there's this, where we transition to our middle finger. So this begs the question, why don't I just do it all like in one position? Just it kind of doesn't work that way, that it's just the most efficient thing. Because there'd be a number of things we do here that we wouldn't be able to do if we were in that position. And you know, that's worth mentioning. Why don't we just do the thing that makes sense? Anyway, close up. And there's our transition. Open to middle finger on D right there. Here we go. Cool. So we talked about, you know, going 1-2 here, and this is a definite 1-2 when we're like, you know, whatever here, but 1-2, whatever. And then when we go, that's definitely a 1-2 situation, you know. It's like, and then whatever you end up doing there, as long as it's not all index, not all ones, we're psyched. So I mean, it goes like, you know, and then there's this right there, and then cool, and then you'd be, you know, right back to this, which kind of we can think he might use his pinky for that octave going. It's just kind of already there. And anyway, cool. So there we are. That's what we're doing. Excuse me. Excuse me. Cool. Then we had, or rather, yeah. And there's our 1-2 right there. So we're here. We're an index ring. I'm around the 5th fret, going so, boom. And we're going back here to 0s and 2s, which you're going to use your index finger for. Second one goes. So, there's our first one, so it's like boom. Then then it goes. And then it goes. Great, so we get a different fill in between all of them, and we'll kind of just have to get them by ear. The first one's like, then boom, 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 we go. That time, boom, 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 boom. So it's like, boom, ba dum, note, 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 boom, ba dum, note, 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 note. And then it goes, rather. It's like the exact same as the last one, we just don't put that last open note in. And then we go, and then we get our open bass string again. Anyway, cool, so there we are, giving us something like, anyway, good news is you're the one who has to learn them, not I. But yeah, so a good little ear training. That's what this would get the whole groove down. So yeah, and this is kind of just a groove in one key too, but definitely Cold Sweat is just like I am playing in D. And that's what we're getting from this. It's like, you know, hey, I can do these things, you know, not so much that weird tritone that we snuck in, but think about how this overlaps with what we did during the verse part of the Kenny Chesney song. You know, boom, ba-da-dim, boom, da-dum. It's got a lot of similar representations going on. We're just in a different key, you know. We're the 5th fret playing D, not doing all the G stuff that we were, but you know, kind of same type of stuff. So your part 3 is you know, this Kenny Chesney times times James Brown thing where I want you to come up with one baseline, and if you end up not doing this because you sit down to do it and you just can't, no big deal, but like, try to come up with something that incorporates part of either of these phrasings, I think, but more obviously Cold Sweat, because it's just like staying in one key. It's really similar to the Kenny Chesney song structurally, so kind of, cross the streams a little bit, if I can make a Ghostbusters reference, and try to, like, see what you come up with, and it'll literally go, I'm gonna play this part from that one, and then do the thing from that, just totally rip it off. End up doing something creative, where it's like, implied assignment and everything is that as the licks add up, you're, doing that, just kind of noticing, I really liked that one, I'm going to do it. Like, maybe a hallmark of your grooves will be using that passing tone and a tritone or something. And here we are, noticing it for the first time. Rock and roll.